See, you full of shit, man. Welcome to the Uncultured Roots podcast. It's your boy 17.
It's your man HM Hersham Bible. What up? What up?
My name is Fly. His name is Greg Buell. Me and you and him, we went to the same school. Nah, man. It's your boy G Fly. What up, though, my baby?
Yeah, man. Okay.
Be back for
Episode 33.
Trey.
Masonic 33.
Scottie Pippen number.
33rd degree.
Black belt.
In the place to be. Nah, I ain't got nothing else.
17 rock ski.
If I freestyle, I'm gonna sound like Freeway.
Uzi lead in the pipe might come back for sure.
That's bait, nigga. That's bait. I recognize bait when I see it.
FR, 2 E's. It's going to be 2 G's.
Okay.
Freeway.
See what you did there.
Freeway gold, man.
Anyway, we got some
Shout out Philly Free.
Yes.
we got some good topics on the board. Fuck what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I know what you doing. And this nigga just vibing with you. So, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck going on. I know what the fuck
man,
going on.
Freeway dope, man.
You know?
Yeah, we just giving appreciation to a great Philly artist.
So anyway, we got some new topics on the board today. You know what I'm saying?
The guy pushed.
You know what I mean?
He's going to push through that one.
You know? I'm going to let y'all show y'all appreciation, and I'm going to keep it moving. You know, I ain't, you know. So, yeah. How's y'all week, man?
Terrible.
Welcome to my club.
You know, my week, it was long, it was tedious. Seems like a broken record because I say the same thing every week.
Yeah. That's how you know we work for a living.
But I'm gonna look at the glass half full and say, I'm just blessed to be able to make it through the week.
You don't mean that shit.
Turn me up just a little bit. Yeah, not good. No, man, I had a bad mental health week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What they do now?
What they don't do?
Stressing you out?
Yeah, man, just work anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to end up leaving there probably the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Can't say I blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if they do this mandate shit, then a lot of motherfuckers gonna be quitting.
The great resignation.
Well, you good. You already took your poison.
Yeah, I'm already zombified.
As you saw in the pictures.
Yeah.
What happened? You reverted
I had
back?
a flare up. Yeah.
It got flares.
Sometimes you flare up, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Go
keep
back
all
to
that
normal.
shit. Oh, I'm glad you did that shit when we was gone. You know?
It sound like one of those prescriptions they be having on TV when they say
Right.
With all
Side
the bad
effects.
shit,
yeah.
all the bad side
It
effects.
helps you with this, but you get all this other shit.
Could become zombified at any time, at any moment, in the
You
middle of
might have
anything.
a heart attack.
You will have flares, heart attack,
Jesus Christ.
gout, leaky bowel syndrome.
Halitosis.
Like, well, shit, I just take what I had in the beginning.
It's right. I might as well just stay with what I got. What the fuck? Shit.
Consult your doctor before taking any medication.
Yeah, okay. Your doctor ain't in it too. He the one
Right.
serving it up.
He funnel you to him.
Yeah, exactly. They all connected. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was your week, man? Yeah.
It's the same as every week. I'm alive. Until I'm not. And then, hey, I ain't got shit to worry about no more at that point.
I need to hit the lottery or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. What I would do with that money, I can't say on the mic.
Why not?
I could say something.
Yeah.
I ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't gonna find me. I'll be doing the show remote. Like, you see these two niggas in the room, and you see me on a separate screen somewhere.
On a big ass jumbo screen.
Be on an island somewhere. Like, where the fuck? All I see is palm trees and ocean behind this nigga.
So don't worry about that. Focus on me.
Shit.
Yeah, you had that technology, you blur the background.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You don't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
The Zoom calls.
Oh, yeah, you can't trace the location. You ain't gonna be able to geotag me nowhere. Shit, I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Yeah. That's how it work. Okay.
It'd be nice.
They ain't give us no info. They ain't give us no feedback from the freestyle episode, man. What's up with y'all? The fuck?
Yeah, man, we need y'all to interact, man.
Yeah, we trying to interact with y'all.
Need some feedback, some comments, some suggestions. You know what I'm saying? So we can tweak, you know?
Yeah. My girl said she like, well, she always.
She our biggest fan. She our biggest fan. I appreciate that. All day.
Her cousin say she liked the show too, though.
Nah,
that's what's up.
That's what's
she always listens.
Can't say the same for the people in my camp. Yeah, I'm calling y'all motherfuckers out.
Nah, I've got some good feedback from people, but
I ain't get none this week.
Yeah.
I usually get some sort of feedback. I ain't get shit this week.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck y'all show. Y'all showing shit.
People busy.
Busy my ass. You motherfucker. I ain't gonna call you out. I ain't gonna say.
You know what? Sometimes it's hard to get people that you know to support you because
who you preaching to the choir? I know all about it.
Now, of course, I know. I got a good, it's some, I got people who support, but I also understand why some people won't, and that's because if they know you like that, they need everybody else to be confirmation for them to jump on.
That's some old nothing. I don't want to be controversial this early in the show. We ain't even started the show.
It's just human nature, I guess.
Human nature. Y'all some motherfucking followers. That's what y'all are.
That's what it is.
Y'all are, man. Like it kind of sound like I'm ranting. Like, oh, you just mad, nigga. Ain't nobody supporting your little flimsy ass show. That's what you. It's like, it ain't that. It's just like it's not even just a show. It's like just support in general. Like I made a post this week on Facebook about that. Like it's okay to ask for people to support you, but when it's your turn to support a motherfucker, play your part. Support. If motherfuckers gonna support you, you gotta support. You gotta reciprocate.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I also want it to be genuine, you know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with it, you don't need to.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I want the love to be real.
Yeah. I'll take some fake shit right about now, man. Shit.
I mean, it's still early,
Yeah.
I know.
It's still early.
But we live in a want it now culture. I want it now, like everybody else.
It don't work like that.
I know, but I'm saying I've fallen victim to the wanting it now.
Yeah,
I just want to see the results, the fruits of our labor now.
It don't happen like that.
I know. Cocaine will help everything. That's an inside joke. Cocaine will help everything.
Cocaine give you a fast start, but it's a bad crash. And I never taken it. I just
short-term fix.
A wise man learns from other people's mistakes.
Exactly.
I've never taken it either, but from what I've heard,
I never did.
Cocaine solves a lot of problems.
Yeah,
it makes a lot of problems.
I was in a West Side party one time.
Oh yeah, make sure you classify that. It wasn't on the east side, on the west side.
It could be on the east side.
It could be on the
east side.
Definitely could be. So I walk in the bathroom. It was this big Rick Ross looking nigga. He was like, he sniffed the line. It was like, woo, this grown folk music.
Grown folk music.
I never forget that, man. Let me take my young ass up out here.
What the hell going on with dude? He sniffed in and heard Ryan Isley in the back.
Right, he probably did.
Floating on the memory.
Oh shit. Oh man, I've only seen people do coke in the movies. I've seen the lines in real life, but nobody was brave enough to sniff it in front of folk. So you know how that goes.
Sure, but our true line sniffers, they do it for everybody.
Yeah,
little bump, little line I see is just sitting there. I'm like, okay, y'all got this shit out of here for him, and ain't nobody touch it. I know somebody sniffed that shit after I left.
Right.
I wasn't gonna be doing it. Nah, no experimenting this way.
Nah.
Shit, it took me till I was 34 to try gummy.
We all know how that went.
Hey man, fuck y'all. I did not have a good trip. It was not good my first time. So yeah.
The dragon didn't think so.
Fuck.
The unicorn. But
yeah, okay. What we giving them is a little bit of freestyle flavor from last week. A little leftover freestyle from last week because we ain't even started the shit.
A little spillover.
A little spillage.
See, I like that episode so much because we didn't have to do shit. We need like half-ass this episode a little bit. We did some planning, but it's like
we can still kind of little,
no, we
with this one
we freestyling and mixing it in, man.
Yeah.
It's more laid back. It's structured. It's structured, but not as structured.
Yeah.
The fact that we talking about dragons again means it's not structured at all. Yeah, whatever. Look, we try to engage with y'all because, at some point, like I say, we trying to have more guests. We're trying to get guests on the show.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
got a few people that said they want to be on.
Yeah, same here. Got a couple people who reached out, so,
Good. Ain't nobody want to reach out on my side. Don't really pay attention to this shit on my side. They don't support me on my side, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, it's all right.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
See, when we build it, and when they do come,
It's too late.
Fuck them. I don't give a fuck who they are.
But see, that's why I take that stance now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you gonna get on this train and now you're gonna miss this flight. You know what
I agree.
You better get on this plane.
I agree.
You know
I agree
what I'm
100%.
Yeah.
So when this shit do take off, and then I heard about you. Get off my dick.
Hey man.
Fuck on.
And
I know, dude. I know. I don't mean to cut you off. I know that if somebody from my camp did tap back in and watch this episode, they're gonna feel attacked. They're gonna feel so attacked. Like, talk about why you gotta
why
what
you
the
gotta
fuck,
be like
man?
that, man?
Why you gotta do like, cuz fuck you. That's why. Shit.
man, just like that.
And this only applies to my folk. And this ain't everybody, obviously. I'm just talking about the people that's close to me. Like, man, fuck y'all.
Hey man, Currency got that song. Don't miss this jet, hope.
Let me take that back. I don't mean fuck y'all if y'all close to me. You know I don't mean that shit. I just mean it in terms of the show, not for everything else. Because I'm going to need y'all later.
I'm going to need a favor.
Shit. Throw some water on them bridges.
I might need you to pick me up off the floor if I keep having health problems.
Remember when you said fuck me?
Look at you on the floor now, nigga. Oh, shit. All right, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. We dragging.
Dragging. No pun intended.
You could have used lagging, falling behind.
I wasn't even thinking.
This nigga just said dragging. Okay. All right.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
It's all right. He was. Of course you were.
Hurst capitalized crazy on that.
It's all right, man. These lights are almost reminiscent to the green. I get the same feel.
No, it's purple.
You get the same aura.
It's the purple, right?
I get the
It's
same
purple
shit.
rain. It's
purple.
Purple.
It's for the lean.
Purple. Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Double cup lean.
No, not this way.
That purple rain.
At this point, that shit would literally kill me.
Please don't blow my heart.
Hell no.
So it was a story that I think I sent to you last week. So
That was this week.
Yeah, it was this week.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a dad. So he was locked up because his daughter was caught up in like a sex trafficking ring. So he went and found her. Then he did some more research and found out that her boyfriend is the one who sold her in to the sex trafficking. So he went and did,
What any father
what anybody would do. And he bludgeoned the boyfriend to death, beat him to death.
As he should have.
And What are your thoughts on that situation?
Just for the start, Uncultured Roots does not advocate violence in any form.
I don't know about that.
Except
With
when
the
you sell
exception of this right here, what I'm about to say.
I'm going to say this. I don't see any wrongdoing here.
I don't see nothing wrong.
I don't know, man. You shouldn't have went for that one.
Wrong song? Yeah, damn.
You probably shouldn't have went for that one.
Wrong song?
Wrong song.
So, read the room, motherfucker. Wrong shit, bro.
You could have kept that one.
Yeah, that's just the first thing that came to mind.
Genuine.
Man.
Yeah. R.
Shit.
Kelly on the mind when you think of trafficking, right? Damn.
Man. Oh, see, I ain't see you done tied all that
Right.
up.
Because R. Kelly did get charged with trafficking.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't see any wrongdoing here on the father's part. Please let that man free my man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Free him.
Free that guy. Because as two men in the room with daughters, we would have done the same exact shit.
Yeah.
I would have flat out tortured the motherfucker. And I don't mind saying that openly. Keyword saying would have. Have not done anything. Have not incriminated myself.
Well, I say this, man. I don't give a damn, man. Either way it go, I'm gonna send his ass home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how it go. I might beat your ass to death. I might just go ahead and just blast your ass off. You know
The
what
job's
I'm
going to get done.
It's gonna get done. I'm gonna get her done. You know
We can do it quick and fast or slow and painful.
But you leaving here. You know what I'm saying?
Got to go.
No, I mean, I just, as a father, we try to,
And seeing how you moving in life, you ain't going to no upper room. You might be going to the basement.
Ain't no might about it.
Yeah.
You going there. But we try to at least try to use empathy and empathize with dads like that, because like I say, if that was my daughter, I'd have the same reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why you don't play with people's family, because they got uncles, they got brothers, they got fathers, they got cousins, they got people who rock with them, And I know this kind of sound crazy. I mean, I know I just joked about, talk about the people that's close to me, but don't get it twisted. I got people in my camp for real now. Don't get it twisted. Like, we just talking about in terms of show. And,
They just ain't listening.
Yeah, but when it get real, believe me, you know what I mean. Right. So I know, but it's I sympathize with him. Yeah, like Fly said, free that brother, man. I don't give a fuck. We all do the same shit.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
You shouldn't be out here doing that shit to women anyway.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all niggas, man?
No, it's just that complex to where you feel like you can take advantage of somebody who you feel is lower or lesser than you.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all niggas, man?
You got no value for
human life.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take this girl and make her a slave, and you know what I'm saying, use her body for profit.
What the hell wrong with y'all niggas, man? Y'all can't get no money. What's wrong with y'all?
It's all about greed.
Mm-hmm. Boy, I was gonna say some shit. I'm just gonna let that one go, man. Cause yeah, it's gonna be a lot of red being spilt, boy.
Yeah. So he pretty much did was that movie Taken? He did that in real life. He did that in real life.
Mm-hmm.
He hunted that ass down and got his man.
Yep. That's what any devoted father would do. Oh, that's how you want to play, huh? Okay.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Because at that point, it's like, all right, well, I don't have to go to work anymore because what I'm about to do to this man, I'm not going to have a job anymore or freedom.
Much.
So
see, that's why a lot of that's why a lot of them predators and people who be doing shit like that, like R. Kelly, they go after like kids that don't got parents and people that love them. Yeah.
Because ain't nobody gonna come looking for them
exactly.
like that.
That's why they be targeting them.
Yeah.
So how do you protect them type of young women? That's the catch.
That's
22.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And because the catch about it all is, when you see something, a lot of people, and I've just seen videos on Facebook, not necessarily related to this, but just in general, where you see something happening on the street or on the train or anywhere, and a lot of people just they don't get involved. You know, whether it's a man hitting a woman. You know, sometimes you'll see a guy get involved, but for the most part, it'd be a whole bunch of motherfuckers just standing there not doing shit. And it's just like, or they'll pull out their phone and record versus trying to intervene and stop it.
That.
You know, it's like, and y'all are there as a collective. You would think somebody would be like, hey, look, we all just standing here. Can we help? Can we? Let's go stop this shit. Sure, some of us might get punched, but it's more of us than it is of him.
Right.
So let's stop this shit. But y'all don't, you know, people don't think like that no more because they just, let me mind my business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And it's like, but you can't have that mentality because it's like, you know, when something is happening to you, you will want somebody to help you.
Yeah. I mean, you should do that. You should do that for anybody. But, you know, more so pertaining our community, man, we all we got, man.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times I'm getting on social media and I'm seeing people saying, you know, help me find my this or that. And it's like, I'm just like, man, this is too much, man. How's all these people going missing?
Yeah.
And, you know, for the most part, there's a lot of, you know, human trafficking going on. So it's like, you know, if you seeing something, man, you should say something.
Yeah.
Because this could be somebody you love.
It could be somebody.
And
Exactly.
if you was in the shoes, you be up there too, talking about help me find my so-and-so.
Yep.
Right.
So, you know, when you see something, you should be like, hey, hold the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Treat it like it's your sister, your mama, or anybody else in your family. Hold the fuck up. You ain't about to do nothing with this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
You know, man. Y'all trying to, you know, I don't mean to say this the wrong way, but, you know, y'all trying the right people. Because, like, in the case of this father, you know, he wasn't one to be trifled with.
Yeah, shout out to him. See, man, fuck jail, man. They need to bring his ass home and give him a medal or something.
A parade.
Because not only he saved his daughter, right, by getting this dude, he saved somebody else's daughter from possibly getting put in the same predicament.
Same thing,
But, you know, when you want to tap into, you look at this a little deeper, the laws and shit ain't written to protect us. They almost damn near written to protect the criminal.
How you figure?
I say this because in the sense of if somebody does something to you, okay, from let's take this father for example. Let's say for instance, he doesn't retaliate physically. Let's say he calls and gets the law involved.
Oh yeah, you know how that would have went.
Now we got to go through this whole process about getting evidence, him having a liable, you know, defense, and then what if he gets off on a technicality? And now he didn't have your brother, he didn't have your daughter, then ran her through the mill. Yeah, do this sex trafficking shit. And he didn't got off on a technicality. Yeah. So now it's like, well, what the fuck? I was better off just killing this motherfucker myself.
Nah, he did right.
Yeah. But see, this is what I'm saying about the law. It has so many loopholes. Yeah. These laws have so many fucking loopholes in it to where it's like these also people get off scot-free.
Also, the process would have messed things up a lot worse. And I say that because one of the things they're going to do is put him on the news and say, oh, we looking for this. Now he on the run. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You good. Go ahead.
This remind me of something else that I saw. I think it's Instagram. This is I forget her name, but she kind of like a financial.
I know her. Yeah, I follow her.
Yeah, I follow her too. But she was somebody was like lurking around her porch. You know what I'm saying? She went out to see who it was. She got her dog. And then, like, she was like, have a good day, and was going back in the house. As soon as she closed the door, dude ran up on her porch trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? And she had the Ring camera, so it's all on video. And he had, like, zip ties in his pocket and looked like he had a gun in his pocket, too. So
he was trying to get her.
Yeah. So she posted it all on the internet and shit. She said he still didn't get arrested though because of something, like he didn't. It was just like attempted burglary or something. He didn't actually break in. So I'm like what would you say? Like the law don't really protect people?
It don't.
Yeah.
No, the law doesn't protect you at all.
Because right there, what they gonna say is, well, he haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
All he did was bam on the door.
But he was
had
trying
the intent to.
Yeah,
he could have got
clearly
in.
see it. That's what's
exactly.
Like. The laws don't have common sense. Whoever wrote them don't use common sense.
What the video don't show, what she said was he tried to get in the window.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
said
saying?
He went around, tried to get in the window. When the neighbor came out, he acted like he was watering the grass and shit. He was trying to get her.
Yeah, this is a hard situation. I'm gonna need y'all ladies learn how to shoot a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to jail defending myself. You know what I'm saying? No problem. You know, if somebody trying to get in my house, they know I'm in the house and they trying to get at me.
Right.
I'm laying their ass flat.
That
Point
goes
blank
without
period.
saying. That goes without saying.
Yeah, I go without saying, but I gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be known. Like, man,
ain't taking no chances.
Ain't taking none. You know what I'm saying? Either it's gonna be him or me, and I'd rather it be him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't coming here trying to get me. So
all day.
Just, man, what it's women always say how they feel unsafe, and men. We really don't know. We really didn't know the extent to what they was really talking about.
Yeah.
But just looking at all this shit, it's clearly it's clear to why they feel the way they feel.
They don't feel safe.
Yeah.
And I understand why they don't feel safe. And I just wish we could do more as a collective, as a community,
watching out for each other.
Yeah, like and that's what we've gotten away from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, I mean, I know it ain't been perfect through history, but damn, at some point we were looking after each other. I know it's been a hellish 400-500 years.
Yeah.
Believe me, I understand. I know the history.
No.
But there have been pockets of times where we've been able to unite and stand together and help each other and be able to prosper together and defend one another against the atrocities that they always hit us with.
Yeah, man, gotta get back to being the village, but the village be going at each other.
Yeah.
They don't want to do. I mean, even with the kids, they say the village supposed to raise the child. But if I see the kid doing wrong, and I tell the parent going like, don't whip my kid, don't do this, So it's like, okay, you take care of the motherfucker. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I understand it to a degree because. Back then, people had more. I have to kind of be careful when I say this because I know people can easily poke holes in what I'm about to say because I can poke holes in it. So I know the average dumbass out here can.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people back then, when I say people with common sense, decent human beings, let me phrase it that way. A lot of decent human beings had more morality back then than they do now. Because I know when you get to talking about historical figures, those people that was doing all that evil shit, they didn't have no morals. They didn't give a shit. So don't you can miss me with that. Oh, well, they was doing this and that. They didn't have no more. I'm not talking about them. You knew they didn't have no morals. These motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that put on them robes and shit and dressed up like ghosts. Tried to hunt motherfuckers down. Yeah, they ain't no fucking morals. What you expect? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about like decent human beings. You know what I'm saying? People who could get past their bias and their prejudice. Not just white folks, but black folks too. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this shit is perfect. But, people back then, I understood what that meant about it takes a village to raise your children. Back then, people were...
community was more tight knit.
Yeah, it was more stable to a degree. Because I'm a firm believer of the more technology you give us, the further you just drive us apart. Yeah, that's what I was about to
say. Technology play a big part in
it does.
People not being as...
Yeah, a lot of people not close.
People not close. So you just kind of removed and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then I think the economics didn't play the economics back then played a role for us being tighter. But nowadays, it seems like the economics is the reason why we want to stay apart because everybody trying to get out. Yeah. So it's not like we all trying to, hey, this is our community. We need to look look at each other. It's like, man, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's shit. I'm guilty of it. I had to get the fuck off.
Yeah.
I understand, but that's because you know what you're dealing with. You know the mentality of people now. You don't. I said, you don't want to wind up like Nip trying to do things right, and then I know there's a freak accident or whatever. I know, but like we was just saying before the show, the streets don't love you.
Nah, they don't.
Nah.
So,
but you wouldn't have to move if everybody was on the same page.
Exactly, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then it wouldn't be no fear. The fear comes in because you want to stand up, but nobody else stands up. So now you become a target.
Yep. But that's all. Yeah, that's always the biggest fear. Like when I'm pretty sure they got this everywhere. I assume they got it everywhere. But like how we got here, the neighborhood watch on some of the streets in the D.
Yeah,
I see they got the big ass sign out there like neighborhood watch. Look, we all on this block. We all watching. You know what I'm saying? Like we looking out for each, and and I love to see that shit. I really do, because it's like, okay, my house is next to yours. Your house is across from mine. His house is across from. Like, yeah, we should.
Yeah, you should.
Because we all lay our heads right.
Yeah.
We all lay our. We know we know where we lay our heads at. Right. So it's like let's look after each other.
If somebody would do something to you, they'll do it to me.
Exactly. So if they're breaking your shit, they're breaking my shit.
Why wouldn't I try to protect you?
Exactly. Too? So, that's why I'm like, I'm all for, communities like that standing together. And we definitely need to, be a little more, no, let me stop. We need to be a lot more vigilant about this sex trafficking shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, and how pathetic do you got to be to get involved and get mixed up with this kind of shit to begin with? Like, damn, y'all ain't got to, it don't even take game anymore. Like, you just, let me not say
it's
that.
Different from
like,
pimping.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see,
what the fuck?
See, and now you went where I was going to say earlier, but I decided not to go there.
Right, that's what I said. I had stopped myself because I'm like, that shit could tie into a few other things, but.
It's different.
Y'all niggas pathetic, bro.
That's why I kept saying, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Like, man, y'all can't get no money? Y'all can't find no other way to get some money?
Yeah. How much of a deviant do you have to be?
It's worse than pimping.
Yeah, no, it is worse.
Because, at least with pimping, the girls know what they doing.
Not only that, but they was adults too.
Yeah, they was. You
know what I'm saying?
And nobody, see, the pimping kidnapped these women, you know what I'm saying? Even though
he manipulated them,
yes, they did.
Yeah,
but the police and everything, the way they used to look at it, like they used to kidnap them, but they never kidnapped them.
No.
You know what I'm saying? These were women that was already out there on the street,
right?
And they got with the pimp for shelter. You know what I'm saying?
And protection.
Protection.
Absolutely.
So it's different from pimping.
Yeah,
and the pimp ain't having them all locked up and shit.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do.
Like, it's, I don't
lock them up.
So that's what y'all did. Y'all, not saying that y'all shouldn't have took away pimping because it's bad.
Yeah.
Not saying that y'all shouldn't have.
But if you gotta pick evils, nigga.
But no, not even that. But y'all took away pimping, and this is what y'all got on the street.
It's worse.
Yeah, that's way worse.
It's worse.
You know what I mean? None of it should be happening. You know what I'm saying? But damn, man.
This girl just disappearing, just vanishing.
It's sad.
Telling where they at.
It's sad, man.
But the sickos that pay for this shit, you know what I'm saying? The sickos that pay for, you gonna spend your money for a woman that's in bondage. Like, you got to be a sick motherfucker. You's a sick ass dog for that shit, man.
Plenty sick motherfuckers out here.
There's some sorry ass, sick ass niggas, man. Like, man, if you gotta get some loving that way, man, you really ain't got you got 0.0% game, dog. Like, none at all. Like, man, you could go to a strip club and look at a grown ass woman in some cases, because in some cases, it could be underage people, and that's a whole nother thing. But then
in most cases they are fully grown.
Yeah, in most cases they
should
grown.
be. Or
you know what I'm saying? Or if you wanted to have sexual relations, you could be getting some type of escort.
Yeah,
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why are you up here, giving money to this crazy ass cause? Like, I don't fuck with that, or I don't like that shit.
Well, like we said, the dad was fully justified in his actions.
Hell yeah.
I would have done the same exact thing.
Hell
I would have tortured this motherfucker until he
Hell
died.
yeah.
Because that seemed like the worst shit.
And I would have sat there and waited for the police when they got there. Oh, you caught me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm the one that's gonna call the police.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, right. Yeah, exactly. Like, I just did what I had to do, and
man,
come
come down
get
here.
him. Come get him
Come
before he
down.
starts stinking.
Yeah.
Come down here, bring homicide and bring the coroner too with you.
Yep.
We don't need the ambulance. He already gone.
he
already out of here.
He out of here.
He out of there. He already cold.
Save the EMS bill.
This nigga already cold, bro. Just bring the pin to pick him up.
He
That's
cold
all.
and he getting colder. Just bring a bag.
I got him on ice for you.
Hey man, just bring a bag and some cleaning supplies. That's all you need.
Yep, that's it. Bring the unit. Come get him.
And get a spatula so you can scrape this motherfucker off the concrete. I'm done with his ass.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
don't judge us. Like, and for the people who watch this, it could be your daughter, it could be your niece,
Yeah.
it could be anyone.
Yeah, that's
And you would be in that same boat, saying, "Oh hell no, yada yada." And that's the thing with our society. People don't give a shit until it happens to them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem. And so just
what's the saying? Injustice to anyone is injustice to everyone.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
And man, I didn't listen. I'm all for this unity. I want us to stand up because, like, man, if y'all really knew about the shit that's going on out here, you would be wanting to unite and without going into no conspiracy shit. Like, look, people just need to like stand together and like really be down for one another, bro. It's like, and it's easy to say that. It's another thing to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm all for doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I know we do a show, I know we do a podcast, but like, I'm at this point, man, I'm all about action. And we getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see some change for my kids' generation.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't have to see this shit. So they don't have to deal with it. They gonna have their own problems.
Right. But what we supposed to do is take care of the problems going on with ourselves. They gonna have ours and their problems.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Leave the place a little bit better than we found
And
it.
you found
Exactly.
it. That's it. And shit, it's worse. It's
It's
worse
it way worse.
but they've done statistics that our generation has it worse than our
I
before.
said that.
They said we are the first generation
to
that
have
are
it
doing worse than the previous generation.
The millennials is doing
And it's
worse
not our
than
fault.
everybody
Yeah.
else.
It's not our fault.
Yeah.
It's not our fucking fault. You motherfuckers you didn't took all the money out the bank, spent all the shit. Now we dealing with the inflation. Now we dealing with high ass student loans. And now we dealing with all this extra shit. Now we dealing with the fact that it's hard for us to get a house. Now we dealing with the fact that a house that was originally $75,000 now costs damn near $200,000.
Yep.
Ain't even worth that much.
Yep.
That's the shit we deal with. But then y'all want to look at us and say it's our fault. Oh, you guys aren't paying back your student loans. Bitch, because we can't afford to pay this shit back.
Ain't nobody paying that shit back.
Come
bitch.
get it in blood.
Come get that shit.
Ain't nobody paying that shit, bitch.
You felt that in your soul. Nigga, that came from a real place. I felt it. That came from a real place.
He was very sincere.
Y'all don't know Hirsch like that. That's a sensitive topic for him. That came from a real place.
Yeah, I'll be sensitive too.
Oh, damn, we got all off topic like we always do. All right, man, go on, switch off, man.
Yeah.
In conclusion, the dad was right.
Absolutely.
Free that man.
Free
Real.
that man.
Come home soon, sir.
Right. So an apple pie, a beer, and a salute.
All right, so we gonna flip the script. What y'all think about this Kanye interview?
You saying it wrong.
What you mean?
That ain't his name no more.
Oh,
That's addressed.
This nigga's
that's the
Kanye.
name Donda gave him.
Yeah. His mama named him Kanye. I'm going to call him Kanye.
The man wants to be called by his name.
What did his mama call him?
Oh man. We don't address names or pronouns on this show, apparently.
Man, this nigga, he know he an asshole, but he a straight up asshole. Especially what he said about Big Sean, you know. And you know, a lot of people on there like, y'all don't understand it. Y'all just don't understand the context. He felt like he put him on. And everybody understands that Kanye put Big Sean on. We all know that. We all understand he gave him an opportunity.
Right.
Okay, cool. Now, he's mad at him because he ain't side with him when he was running for president. And, you know, Sean sided with Democrats. And he pissed off about that. And it's like, listen, man, because you put him on, do not mean because you run for president that he gonna go with the Republican shit.
He's still his own man, right? Just because you help him don't mean he. You know what I'm saying?
He's free. He free to vote for who he want. Now, if you mad at him about that, I think you should be like talk to him behind the scenes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not try to drag him.
But you know what? Some of this made me feel like he just trolling and this shit ain't real.
Yeah.
Like he really just up there just, you know.
I think Sean posted something like you talked to me after the interview. Like you wasn't saying none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what did you want?
Coke.
Is
on
he,
that yay.
Is
that,
he
that
really
literal angel dust?
Is he really mad at Sean, or is he up there just making controversy just for the show?
Both. You never know with this guy.
I heard it was a story too that he owed Sean, or the label owed Sean like $6 million.
They probably do.
So that's
What the fuck is $6 million to him?
exactly. So
Right.
why?
And you know, Sean, you know, off the label now, and he doing his own thing. So I'm like, well, a lot of people don't know, or they forgot the backstory about Sean. You know, when Sean got on, he got the cosign. You know what I'm saying? Just by being under Ye, he got the cosign.
Yeah.
But he was damn near shelved though.
Yeah. Until he went out and did the work and was putting out mixtapes and grinding and, you know, creating the buzz itself.
Exactly.
Then he had to kind of put him out, you know.
Exactly. And then, you know, he was, you know, I remember Sean telling a story a while ago. He was saying, you know, Kanye told him, man, after he had got the success from the album and he was doing, they see that he had success. He was like, man, I'm glad I met you at the radio station in Detroit. And now it's like, he's the worst. He's the worst thing I ever signed. I should have never signed him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he trolling or not. He could be just up there just talking shit. Shit.
I mean, you think it's the bipolar shit talking?
It's possible. Yeah. But you know what a problem Kanye got? He want people to blindly follow him and he get mad at them when they don't.
Yeah. Why you over there looking like that?
I'm just enjoying the conversation y'all having. That's all. I don't have nothing. I mean, I don't have much to add. I'm just like, y'all have at it.
You don't got no thoughts,
I have plenty, but not really.
Say what you gotta say.
You said plenty, but not really.
That's that bipolar shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Say what you gotta say.
Nah, man, y'all was getting it. You know what I'm saying?
I know you ain't buck. Buck. Don't start shitting eggs now.
I didn't know we was doing that on the show. All right, that's good to know. This wasn't pre-planned at all. That's good to know. Kanye is just doing what Kanye does.
Pretty much.
I don't really buy into the bipolar shit. From what I've watched,
you don't think he's bipolar?
I don't think he's bipolar at all. I think he's extremely calculated. I think he's just and I don't mean to say this because it sounds like I'm giving him props, but I actually think the guy is. I think he thinks so far ahead.
No, I agree with you on that.
Because I only say that because I see similarities in things that he do that I would do, but not he does it on an extreme level. I project ahead. I always think about things. Yeah. What could possibly happen or what direction are things going to be going. This is how I think every day. Yeah. What he does is on a massive scale because obviously he has the resources to be able to.
I think he was thinking like that before he got the resources, though. Yeah, well, it's just the resources
amplified. Yeah, it amplified what he already. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like. That's why I'm like. If I had access to those resources, I always think, would I be that extreme? I'm like, I don't think I would be quite as extreme.
You know what?
But.
The whole episode, the Drink Champs episode, it was a good episode until he started talking that shit about everybody else. Man. That's my whole take on it. Like, dude, everything you saying is good, dog. Like, you sound brilliant as fuck, dog. No joke. Your shit sound brilliant. Until you start talking this shit about everybody else, and it's like, nigga, keep that shit, nigga. Yeah, like, you fucking the whole shit up, bringing this shit, talking about them. You know what I mean?
But see, that's a part of the prestige. That's a part of what controversy is. What sells. Controversy is what keeps your name in the news.
I don't give a fuck about how you feeling. You know what I'm saying about Sean and them. You could be doing that shit, talking to Sean and them, and John Legend and them, and Jay-Z and them outside of this whole shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm more intrigued about what you think about how you want to make the world better. I mean, like I want to see this nigga do it now. Yeah. I don't give a damn about all this controversy. Okay, I'm different.
That's what I was just about to say.
I'm starting to understand now. Okay, I'm different. A lot of people chic.
That's because I'm glad you caught it, because that's what I'm just thinking. I'm like, look, he just giving folk what they want to hear. He's playing into. He's playing into that narrative of being entertained. It's like, okay, it's like what my thought process before we start the show every week. Okay, what are we talking about? How can I make this entertaining? Mm-hmm. Like, this is what I think about in my mind. So I don't say, like I say, I always say, I don't do things for shock value. I give people my real take on how I feel about shit. But it's like, okay, if this is how I really feel about it, now how am I going to deliver it? Yeah. How am I going to say it? Like the whole mandatory thing. I knew that shit wasn't going to fly over well. The motherfucker's still mad to this day about that shit. Mandate. But again, yeah, it was sort of pre-planned, but not pre-planned. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you can, like, when we be in the middle of having a heated discussion, like when we be laughing and shit, and then we just get to being genuine about shit, okay, then y'all get the real shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that don't be planned. But beforehand, I be thinking, okay, especially if I know we talking about a controversial topic, it's like, okay, do I want to tread carefully? Do I want to tread water? Or do I just want to dive in this motherfucker? Yeah. And sometimes I just want to dive in. Now, that's what I was trying to say. If I was in Kanye's position, where I got all that money, I've already been successful. I'm a billionaire multiple times over. I'm going to say what the fuck I feel. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck. And you already know I'm like that now. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, again, if I was in his position, my shit would be amplified too. Now, would I be out just full-fledged like dissing folks? Like, let's say, for instance, I sign some people we know that rap. And shit don't necessarily work out. Or not necessarily don't work out, but let's say it's some shit behind the scenes. Now, am I gonna go out there and vent that shit? No.
Yeah, that's no. What we
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. But what I am gonna say is, shit was difficult. Shit could have been better, and whatever. You move on. I'm not gonna sit there and trash talk you. Now, if you come out talking shit about me, then all bets are off. I'm gonna let it fly.
I mean, yeah, if they come out talking shit about
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna air all the shit metaphorically.
It don't even seem like they was talking shit about him.
No. I don't think they were. But what I'm saying with him, I don't necessarily think it's bipolar. I just think it's him.
No, yeah, I don't. I'm not sure if he bipolar. You know what I'm saying? he's a different type of person.
That's
the
what I
way
mean.
he wired.
He a different breed. He wired different. That's it.
But I think what exacerbate the wiring in his brain is the success and the things he deal with after becoming successful, his mother passing, and all that combined together.
He ain't been the same.
And then, he clearly not. You know what I'm saying? But I think he a brilliant dude.
Definitely.
He very smart. It's just, man, you adding all this other shit and it ain't about shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like that whole thing was great, man, until he started doing that shit.
Yeah. I know, but that's what I mean. It's entertainment. He was on there. I didn't see the interview, but from what people were saying is that he was on there, like you were saying, talking positive, and then it turned. But again,
I'm different because it wasn't entertaining to me. At this point, he done did this shit so much. It's like, no, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
but he's staying on brand.
Not really. I liked him even back then when he wasn't doing all
No,
shit.
I'm saying this is his new brand though.
This is what everybody expects from him.
I'm gonna be honest. I never thought I was gonna get over him saying that slavery was a choice shit. You know, that was a punch to the nuts. You know, that was like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you on? Because I couldn't get down with that shit.
Well, about that time,
I don't give a fuck about the red hat shit. I don't care about you. Vote for whoever the fuck you want to. I don't care about that. Yeah. But that shit there,
when he got to that point, I was already like, I was already like, this nigga say whatever the fuck. Like he said whatever the fuck. Like at that point,
yeah.
So you know when he got to there, I was like, Shh. But now when he got to doing this episode, you know, I heard some previous things, you know, like, okay, he kind of coming around some stuff. And matter of fact, it was Joe Rogan. Mm-hmm. He was on Joe Rogan, and I was like, okay, he's saying some shit that makes sense. Like, that sound dope, and it make a lot of sense. But then, you know, he started doing this other shit, and it's like, okay, man, I don't care about none of that shit. Like,
you want him to stay on message.
Yeah.
And not so much
but
defer.
You know, I mean, I don't want him to do nothing. I mean, I'd rather just hear. I'd rather hear the message. Mm-hmm. I don't want him to do nothing because I don't expect him to be nobody who he is. Yeah. I can't change who he is. You know what I'm saying? And shit, no, that's a hard task. Why would I want to?
No, you know I'm saying from the perspective of whatever constitutes a good interview from you is for him to stay on brand and on message in terms of what the positivity that he's preaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, he said some bullshit about Kim Kardashian and the beauty and the ass shit. And I was like, man, you know that ain't the same ass she had in high school. Talk about the pic. You know,
she raised the standard of beauty.
Absolutely not.
Raising when you copying black women.
Absolutely not. And you know, he said, you know, pictures from high school, and you know, she used to be bullied for having a butt. Niggas, that is not the same ass she had in high school.
It's not.
Yeah.
Stop it, man. She was as thin as nothing. I don't want to be women shaming on the show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing about it because you know I don't want to be looked at as no woman shaming, and I'm also you know still his wife. And I'm about respecting somebody's wife. You know what I'm saying? That's off limits.
I ain't get in trouble last week. That's how you know anybody watching.
Well, I kind of saved you right there because I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
No, you did.
Wait a minute.
But I'm saying, like, yeah, that probably played a factor too. That nobody probably fucking watched. Anyhow.
No, that last episode got.
I ain't checked the numbers. You probably, I probably missed it.
3 of y'all.
Hold on.
Damn, that's pretty fucking. You know, that's pretty fucking sad. If only 3 people saw our last episode, bro.
I'm
like,
just fucking around.
Hold on.
And we usually don't ever talk about the numbers on the show, but you know what? That'd be fucked up if only 3 people listen to the shit.
I was just fucking around, man.
It's like it ain't 3.
What is it?
It's 17. What a coinky.
What a coincidence, right? Well, damn.
As of today.
Those are YouTube views or the audio?
Those YouTube views. I don't even think you want to see the audio.
I don't want to see the audio. See, we giving y'all a behind, in-depth view of what goes on.
You know, we don't give a fuck.
No, we don't.
Not at all.
Like we our numbers are not high. And what that'd be fucked up if we get known for that. Like if we blow up off that. Oh, they was joking about nobody watched this show. Everybody watched the shit. Damn, can't joke about that no more.
Any way we can get it.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. I ain't getting fucked in the ass though. Not happening. I gotta put that out there. Not anyway. I see you, Cadario. You done crossed over, nigga. I saw your picture, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. It's that bad?
Wanna know.
It's 8. It's all good, man. This is the beginning.
We didn't even crack double digits. Damn.
Well, more people. It
Yeah,
seemed looking at looking at the numbers. It seems that people are more moving in the direction of want to watch it than listen.
Yeah, that's natural. Naturally, so we.
Let me tell
knew
you,
that was gonna happen.
I want my wife to watch this episode, and I'm gonna tell her watch this episode because she probably didn't fell off and missed the episode or two. But I'm like, watch this one because what she was telling me. Should I say it or should I not? I'm trying to think. No. Okay, I'll say it. I shouldn't get me in too much trouble.
We gonna see.
Right.
So nigga got to analyze on the fly. Like, wait a minute. Anyway, she was saying y'all shouldn't have been so much in the rush to buy the camera. Cause I'm like, oh, but why? I mean, like people. She was like, who the y'all not doing shit? Y'all just sitting there. She was like, y'all just sitting there talking. And I'm like,
but that's what you do on the podcast.
That's what everybody do.
But I tried to tell her that. I said,
what she expecting?
What the fuck do you think they doing with Joe Rogan and all these other? They just sitting there. They just sitting there watching these people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so she was just saying we should have focused on the audio mostly, and not. But I'm like, I guess she didn't understand because she doesn't. I don't think she listens to a bunch of podcasts, honestly. But I'm like, this is what they doing. This is what they're doing. They got videos, right. So people want to see who's saying what. You know, they want to see your body language. They want to see your hand movements, and that's why you see me when I talk. I'm always moving my fucking hands because I'm like, okay, I don't want to be standing here still.
I mean, one of the questions everybody was asking when we was strictly audio is, why you ain't on YouTube?
Good point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I remember.
It was like a lot of people was like, why are you not on YouTube? Why y'all not on YouTube? And so we was like, all right, then fuck it. You know,
because you couldn't just put the audio on YouTube when, I mean, you could, but it's like, it's known for visuals.
No, but they wasn't looking for audio on YouTube. They was looking as visual.
Yeah.
You know, we decided to try to get the visual, but
visual is king. In
clearly
in media,
society,
in media,
clearly with our 17-8 ratio,
but you know, but we also kind of lost some when we switched host sites.
Yeah, we did. When
we kind of switched from, I'm not gonna name names because ain't nobody and we need to get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, right now we on Buzzsprout.
Right.
We using Buzzsprout, and I'm only saying it because we using it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when we switched from the other one and we switched to this one, you know, thinking, okay, you probably have some more things that we can use. Mm-hmm. We kind of lost some people in the transfer from that one to this one.
Yeah, because they had to switch the fucking audio signature to whatever Buzzsprout generated. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah. Other people who podcast know exactly what the fuck we talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if somebody podcasting, they looking at, they already know.
Yeah. And they probably already know where we switched from.
Did the same thing, yeah.
Oh shit!
Shout out to them because they was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't got nothing bad to say about them.
No, we don't have nothing bad to say. They just wasn't offering as much as what we thought we needed. So that's all. They're good. They're a good starter. Good beginner. You know, if you're trying to get into it.
I think they still good. You know, if anybody, even if they, you know, even if we decided to go back, I wouldn't be mad at that. You know?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, our show sucks. Anyhow,
Man, don't speak that in it.
Nah, man.
Don't give us that
ain't
energy.
what?
Nah,
Listen,
man.
you know what y'all missed
ain't
out?
so-
You know what you just missed? What did you forget about me saying I got to be entertaining? Did you forget about that? I say some outlandish shit, not just because.
I don't think they find it entertaining though.
No, some people probably do. Be like, damn, this nigga shitting on his own show. It's like, yeah, okay. We still come back and do this shit every week because we love to do this shit. So,
I mean, that's the basis of why we doing it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
exactly.
I mean, listen, man, shit don't happen overnight, man. Shit blow up later on down the
I
line.
need shit to happen overnight.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't
Get
gonna
Satan
happen.
on the phone, dog.
It ain't gonna
It
happen.
ain't gonna happen
bro.
like
It ain't
Who know how to conjure the devil? Let's get this going.
Oh yeah, I'm staying away from that
I
one.
don't want no parts of that.
Oh, man.
Anyway, next
It's all
topic.
jokes. All right. Nobody over here worships Satan. At least I don't. Can't speak for these two niggas.
I don't.
Nobody
none
over
of
here
that.
worship Satan.
Cadario does. Anyhow, what's the next one?
Man, this nigga gonna whoop your ass when you see you.
Oh.
You come back on here and he gonna be on camera with a black eye. We know what happened to him.
He wouldn't do that.
He gonna open a
That's my
Wakanda whoop
boy.
ass on your ass.
He wouldn't do that.
He gonna whoop you as his boy.
That's my boy. He wouldn't do that.
He gonna give you a homeboy whooping.
Nah, he know what's best for him. He know what's best for us all.
Mm.
We need everybody to be alive. Yeah, that got dark as fuck. Let's switch.
That's what I'm trying to do. Moving along.
Oh, this is a very awkward show. I like it, though.
is. It's very
I
awkward.
like it being awkward and uncomfortable as shit. I like it. Mm-hmm. Out our comfort
Who's
zone.
uncomfortable? I don't know.
If
Nah,
this-
y'all both just look awkward as shit.
I don't know about if I'm awkward. The energy is awkward. I don't look awkward. I'm on that awkward stage. The duckling has finally became a swan.
It is what it is
I'm
now.
kind of fly now.
For sure. For sure. It is what it is, huh? Ah, that's good.
It is
Hers
what
is
it
talking
is.
more. You know, flies in his element.
I mean, I
Okay.
said from the beginning, I'm not a talker, so.
Why the fuck are you here?
But I wasn't a talker.
So
I was
I'm-
just as much as a talker as you.
Yeah. So I'm talking is like a chore for me. It don't come
Really?
natural. It's not something
Really?
that just,
I understand it.
it's not something natural, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something I gotta put
I
effort into.
understand it.
So we have a
Yeah,
guy
so-
on the show who's not a talker, but he's on the show.
That don't mean I can't talk.
I know that.
It's
We
gonna
all know that.
it's gonna help him out like the show helped me out.
Nah, look, I crack jokes about it. He listen, Hirsch is a fucking talker. He just not a talker on mic. Okay?
Well,
That's what it
he
is.
ain't
The nigga
too-
talk.
No, he talk. See the way it sounds is that he a mind.
Right.
Say shit.
He ain't that at all.
But he does talk.
He talks a lot. You
I
just
don't know
gotta-
about a lot, but he does talk.
Well, I can get this nigga to talking a lot.
I mean, if you talk about with anybody, you talk about something that they interested
shit,
That's
in.
my point. I know how to get this nigga talking.
Like if we feel the pre games, then they were like, "Oh no,
Yeah,
nigga talk."
yeah,
because we talk
exactly.
about our interests, which is music
Exactly,
and
yeah.
all the other shit.
Exactly. And a lot of shit y'all don't need to hear. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Exactly.
A lot of controversial shit that'll get us all killed. I mean, in hot water. Not killed. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
I don't
Only
think
one knows is fucking Alexa.
I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think so. 17 views.
See, she didn't even say nothing to you. You said her name.
Because that bitch know what I'm going to do to her.
I don't think we're gonna get killed with 17 views. So.
Yeah.
Now that's entertaining.
Hey, all right.
We'll let 'em go.
Yeah. Them niggas ain't moving no needle. Them niggas is talking to themselves.
Now if this bitch was 100,000, I would say
Yeah,
I
okay.
say
You
different.
might want to pull it back a little bit.
You might want to edit that one.
Them niggas over there twiddling their thumbs. They talking to their little group of people. They ain't shit to worry about. Way to make me feel even worse about this shit. Yeah, it's okay. Uncultured roots for life.
Folk died.
We ride together. We die together. Bad podcast.
Oh, shit. Hey man,
Actually, great podcast.
it's a great podcast, and we wouldn't be doing this shit if we wasn't having fun with it.
We just on some bullshit.
Yeah. Like we try to talk about real things, you know, things that like affect people for real. But we like we gotta have fun with this shit. Like some of them shows we had that were like super fucking serious. No, them was the worst ones to me because it's like, damn, we was in our element, but we was out our element at the same time. Like, because you know, we link up, we jack, we joke. You know what I'm saying? We have fun, but we gotta talk about a bunch of serious shit. It's like,
I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily our bad shows. I think that those shows make people
see a different side.
Not see a different side. I mean, yeah, see a different side, but it also make them focus intensely about, you know, make them listen and think, and that's a good show to me.
So you think what those shows do is it shows that we have more depth to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then it
Dynamic.
makes it, and it makes them.
You love saying where does dynamic fit in this right now? Oh, you saying they are dynamic?
Yeah, it makes
us dynamic.
Yeah. Dynamic.
You know, when they say dynamic, they say duo, not trio. Dynamic duo.
He not talking about.
I'm not talking about.
us
That's
three.
what I'm thinking. That's
No,
what I'm
when
thinking.
he's talking about.
You two niggas could look.
Never mind.
You
Never
two niggas
mind.
could take.
Never mind.
You two niggas could take the shoe over.
Never
Y'all
mind.
can take the show over.
Never-
Y'all got it.
You always gotta throw some shit in the game.
Look,
man.
Y'all won't see me next week. It's
Listen.
Flying Hershey show now.
Never mind.
It's gonna be my last one. Y'all be smooth.
This nigga died.
Hey, it's right for me. It's right for me to go out on episode 33, 33rd degree Freemason. Yeah, let's
Fuck
go.
all that shit. Listen, the good episode, I think those are good episodes just as well as when we on here just on our bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It works in different ways. You know, the ones we talk about serious, it gets people.
Yeah, but I'm
whoever's listening and treating in and focused and it's deep. You talking about something deep. It touched somebody in a certain way. It's like, yeah.
We talk about them serious shits different on mic than we do off mic.
What you mean?
Nothing at all. I'm not finna give them no insight into that. Yeah. I'm glad he stopped me because I didn't want to go in depth with that.
I think we do good, man, with this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
you know, one of my things with doing this is to help people.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, just like with the episode we was talking about suicide.
Yeah.
My girl, she really was like, "You did a good job on that. Like you like it seemed like everything stopped when you said what you said, and you probably touched somebody and helped somebody, and then that's all I really want to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Is help somebody, whoever listening. Yeah. So with that, the serious episode is where we could do stuff like that, and then you know we on a bullshit. It's like, they funny as fuck, and
we can drop jewels. We could, you know.
Yeah.
And I love to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, y'all gonna be doing that going forward. So,
nigga, shut up. Y'all ass gonna be here next week. Like,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
I'm giving them permission to take over without me. You know what I'm
Anyway, next, what's the next topic, dog? You know, I listen to this nigga talking that shit.
Well, what's the problem? What's wrong with most people would be delighted to see me off the show. Like, damn, yeah, switch out. Get somebody else on that shit. Yeah.
They might not agree with what you're saying, but you know,
Might
like
not
they don't.
is a stretch. They don't like shit I got to say.
How you know that?
Yeah, you know.
We ain't got no feedback.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. Who told you?
Shit. The few people in my camp that listen to this shit.
What they say?
Nah, they saying you do a little much on there. You a little extra. And I'm like, what do you mean, a little extra? Yeah, I know the person who watching.
They know
gonna
you.
See.
They know you,
That's
right?
the thing.
That's
Yeah,
the difference. Yeah.
I don't act no different.
Don't they know this nigga is extra?
Yeah.
Don't they already know this
You
nigga
ever
is
had a
already
conversation
extra?
with this motherfucker?
What it is, I'm gonna tell you. What it is they, and I don't want to say their name, but what it is they they thought I would be different on the show. They thought
you was gonna tone down because you was on the microphone.
They thought I would be different on camera and on mic.
No, I would have it no other way.
What you don't
we being honest
understand
on
is
here.
like
We honest on here.
This is like what I do, okay?
Yeah.
And these two figured it out firsthand when we went down to Miami. It's not like I wasn't doing nothing wild, but conversations. That's all.
I already knew you was extra.
Right.
We know. See, you can't hide yourself for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? I know this nigga since middle school. So at this point, I already know you extra. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I get on the show, and we got different. We agree on a lot of things, and we choose different ways to go about it.
Yeah.
So when you do it, it don't do anything with me.
Not.
You know what I'm saying?
Not.
It's like,
yeah,
I know this nigga.
That's just him.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No. I mean, I guess because some of the people I'm saying haven't known me quite as long as you have. Well, y'all have because I met Hirsch in high school. Yeah. So they haven't known me quite as that long. But he's like, damn, I thought you would be a little different on the show. And it's like, nah. I mean, shit. The show actually make me worse because in real life, I have these views, but it's like if I don't know you, I'm silent.
Yeah,
because I don't show myself to everyone. When I'm in the room with them.
You know what? We got that in common. Because I'm sure a lot of people outside the podcast will be like, "This nigga Greg, you saying all this shit?"
Mm-hmm.
But that's people who I'm not around like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You might know me and I might not say much to you.
Yeah.
Especially like if it's a coworker at work listening to this and they probably like, dang man, you saying all that shit. Well, when I'm at work, I'm about getting in and getting the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm about
business.
Yeah. So, different areas require different versions of me.
Yeah.
And I give myself, my true self, depending on whatever I'm doing.
This is a comfortable environment. This is where we can chill out because we're not on the clock. We on our own time. And absolutely.
Even though I cuss a motherfucker out at work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
if it take me there, but I understand what you feel. People be like but I know the nigga extra. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna go there because he feel passionate about shit.
Yeah.
And I feel passionate about shit too. I mean, we all do. But he feels super passionate. When he's super passionate, he's
just gonna let you know.
Listen.
And then you at the part where he don't hold back. He ain't got no filter.
Yeah.
So
blame my grandma for that. She ain't got no filter either. That's where I get that shit from. But what the fuck was I finna say? I lost it. I'm getting old. Can't remember shit.
We all getting old.
That you are, sir.
Bitch, you older than you the oldest in the room, nigga. I ain't gonna put your age. Oh shit. You already probably know. Anyway, it don't matter, dog.
We all old. We getting
I'm
there.
a young man.
All right, young man. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, right?
Yeah.
You fucked yourself up, man. You fucked yourself up.
Fucking wrong song selection.
Oh shit. Oh man. No, man. I'll say obviously I'm joking. This isn't my last episode. But oh man, I feel like we all gonna die, man. So I'm not finna sugarcoat shit for folk.
Man, what the fuck is going on with you? Death. Man, you can't say that nigga name too much. You come knocking at the damn door.
No, I'm not trying to speak that into existence. But remember what I said before we started? When we did the off mic shit, it was just like, damn, bro. It seemed like the older I get, the more that motherfucker be looking around the corner at my ass. Like, bro, I ain't ready. Like, I ain't want this shit.
I ain't worried about it.
No, I ain't worried about it. It's just, I don't want to wake up one day and nigga be looking me in my face like, you ready, nigga? No, hell no, I ain't ready.
Yeah.
I don't think he do it like that.
Yeah.
He like surprising people.
Yeah.
Like, surprise.
I don't want that surprise.
It's a surprise.
Dog. No.
It's a surprise.
Sort of like Joe Budden when he
Good switch over.
I had to move some.
Yeah, I see. Hey, look, before we get to that, like, I'm so happy that you two niggas do this shit now. Y'all niggas do the one. Y'all bring in. I'm glad I don't have to do that. That was a struggle in the beginning. Like, I hated that shit, bro. And like for those who don't know, I'll share this last thing before we move on. Like in the beginning when we started this podcast shit, like the people in my camp were saying like, damn, man, you sound like a natural. You sound like somebody, you say you've never podcasted before. I said, I haven't. Like, in all reality, I never thought I would be a good podcaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I was a music guy. I'm a producer first and rapper second. Like, I didn't fucking see myself podcasting. And then I get the feedback from my first couple shows, and they're like, man, you sound like a natural. Yeah. You sound like, you belong doing it. And I'm like, well, thank you.
You got a radio voice.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Carries well.
They do.
Yeah, okay. Well,
you can't take a compliment, man.
No, you know why? Because I'm used to people bad-mouthing me all my life. So it's hard. That's one of them things that's hard for me. Like, when somebody say something nice about me, my defense will still be up like, hold on.
No,
what's your intention, motherfucker?
Your voice do carry. You got a good voice because, see, usually a good sign of somebody who got a good voice is somebody, they sound the same when you talking to them in person, and they don't sound like they voice change when they get on the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like whether the mic is there or it's not, the person sound the same.
Okay.
Like with me, and it might be because I was more self-conscious about my voice, that when I'm not on the microphone, it sounds different. Like when we do this podcast and I go back and I listen to it, because I listen to every episode after we do it.
Yeah, me too.
First put it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, man, I sound different. But it's only because the voice in my head and how I sound when I say
talk,
things,
to see,
it's not the same.
Both of y'all sound exactly the same to me.
Yeah.
I don't see no difference.
It's probably me.
Yeah, I'm saying because even when you rap, like the verse you sent, I'm like, okay, he sound exactly the same. He sound exactly how he always say it, but that's how you supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with you. When you send me your shit, I'm like, this nigga sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
I mean, your shit sound a little more polished than mine, but I was a little jealous at first. But I went back and tuned it up. I'm good now.
It'd be me because when I hear her, she sound the same to me too.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm a real critical.
Well, look, I'm the same way in different things, so I understand.
Yeah,
I'm the same exact way, bro. So, anyway, talk about switching shit. Joe Budden.
Oh my God, I know I got it.
Man,
I think he trolling.
That nigga did a full Nintendo Switch out.
Yeah, I think, he might be trolling, and I'm gonna say this. LBGTQ,
the community,
alphabet gang. This what you should be outraged at. And I say that because somebody getting up there, saying they did, saying that they did this for shock value. It's like I said, in another one of the later episodes, y'all should be mad at people who be trying to get money off y'all. And a lot of these corporations don't really support y'all cause. Absolutely. They really getting on because they know you have a following. They know y'all strong. They know y'all got a lot of support, and so they want to be next to the support.
Yeah, because last year it was Black Lives Matter, everything.
Yep.
It's black.
And now this year is rainbow flag.
Only because they seen what happened with George Floyd, and it was a big outcry.
Yeah.
And then you seen somebody actually get convicted.
Right.
And now it's like, oh, wait a minute. And corporations go wherever the money is.
That's it.
If it's a Black Lives thing going on and there's a lot of support and a lot of they gauge it by the outrage and people who come together support whatever that is, they gonna get behind that. So when they looking at the gay community, they're looking at it like they got a lot of support. That's a slice of the, you know, that's a slice of a good slice of the population where we can sell things to. We can build a product to cater strictly to, and let's get next to them. They using y'all. They don't really care about your community. Right. They just using y'all. Really, and if they could buy in just by, donating to the community, and which is strictly, that's what it is, a buy-in. Because obviously before that they wouldn't be doing anything for you.
Exactly.
So when you see somebody like a Joe Budden, I hope he's. I hope if he's saying, I think if he's trolling, he shouldn't be saying this shit.
You're saying you hope he's genuine about it.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear the whole. I just heard like just a little clip, so I don't know the context of what he was talking about.
Yeah, me too.
So he could be just fucking around, or
exactly. We'll see. That leads to something deeper. What he said. I hope people wake up and realize, we don't fucking need these corporations. They need us. They are literally like some leeches. They are literally like parasites. They leech on to us. They go to where it's warm. Wherever the smoke is, they go to it. Like he say, this year it's the community. Last year it was BLM. They go to wherever it's hot, wherever it's warm. Okay, which goes to show no matter what your gender, no matter what your sexual preference, we have the power. Not them. It's us. That's the trick. The illusion is that they have it. They don't. It's us. We have the power. Okay? Right. I know that shit sound cliche. I know it sound cheesy, but it's true. Like what Joe Budden's doing, okay. I think, like I said before, I think what he doing is a gimmick. I don't think it's real. I mean, some people, like my coworker, he was saying, like, man, man, I already knew, man, that nigga was showing tendencies. And I'm like, man, listen, there's a lot of feminine brothers out there that ain't gay because they was raised by women, so they picked up a lot of them traits. And, ain't nothing wrong with that, because I know a lot of brothers that's like that, and I never thought that they were gay or anything. It's like, no, you just use around women. That's just what it is. Like, it happens.
I don't take him as being feminine.
Me neither. Me neither. I mean, but I'm saying, like, some of his mannerisms, I can see what some people would say.
I wasn't even saying some of his mannerisms. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't really see.
I ain't catching none of his mannerisms that's telling me is feminine. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe they just read too much into him. I mean, whatever. If he is fine. Like I said, I don't. I'm past that. I'm past sexuality. That shit is like that shit is old to me. Yeah. It's like, oh, you should accept people. Either I do or I don't. But you still a human being. Whatever.
My thing is he using this shit for a bad,
just for attention.
To a bad,
he is. I think his ratings were dropping off, and he wanted something for shock value to bring people on back. And people do that. Not y'all. Don't try to act like people don't do that. That's why I say I'm not y'all. I'm saying for the people. This is a game. This is a strategy they use.
It's a slippery slope too.
I agree.
Because once you start doing it, you gotta keep doing it.
I think I heard his ex Tahiri. I heard somebody tell me she said this, so it ain't coming from me. She said,
you said it, nigga.
I didn't say it. But Tahiri was like, Joe Budden might be a woman beater, but he ain't gay.
Oh, shit. That ain't no better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shit, that's worse.
So
I don't care if you taking it in the ass, nigga. Why you whipping on women?
Nah, you're a punk for that.
Yeah, come on, man. Nobody give. That's why I'm like, man, I'm past that sexuality shit, bro. Like, I'm gay. I'm okay. I don't give a fuck.
There ain't even really no shock. No,
but that's what I'm saying. Society accepts you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, just live your life. I don't give a shit.
Right.
You know,
maybe 20 years ago that would have been some
and
big
I
news or
understand
some
that,
shit.
and that's why, in a certain sense, I understand why sometimes they are what's the word, flamboyant. Sometimes I understand why they are so out there like that, because they were sheltered for so long, because they had to hide and conceal that for so long. I do get that. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I don't have a beef with them. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand it. They had a struggle too. I get it. So it's not you know, I know what y'all heard me, not y'all, but with the few people who listen,
Three of y'all.
All right.
All 17 of y'all.
I just thought about something. 20 years ago is 2000.
Oh shit.
Damn, yup.
Well, you know, they would still say, can't say that anymore, but they were still saying that F word back then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That shit you almost had to edit that out, man. Damn.
When you think about 20, 30 years ago, I be thinking about like
20 years ago, we was in middle
the
school.
80s or the 70s.
Yeah, I know, right?
But nah.
Because we getting up there.
20 years ago
we
was
getting up
2000.
Because we
That's
getting
crazy,
up there.
ain't it?
God damn.
20 years ago, I was in... 20 years ago, I was in Denby.
But them 80s make it, for us, it's like the old school.
Yeah.
And now 2000 is old
And
school.
now 2000 is old.
Supposedly.
It's old.
So
20 years ago, we was in Denby. Well, not you was in Georgia.
yeah.
Yeah.
20 years ago?
2001. You wasn't in Denby in 2001.
Yeah. You wasn't in Denby either.
Yes, I was.
Oh, that was 9th grade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were in 9th grade.
I got you. I got you.
It's all right, dog. It's okay. It's
He
okay.
came like the year after.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He came a year
yeah.
after. Yeah, it's okay. We gonna get you together. We good, man.
It's just a big blur.
You just said, "Oh, that's old school." Like, nigga, you having a hard time remembering?
It's all a big blur.
Oh shit.
You know what? Yeah, we all getting up there because I find myself like, damn man, what was happening at that time?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Besides the terrorist attack, that other than that,
I
shit.
remember that time vividly, though.
Oh, yeah.
I remember everything that was going on.
The 9/11 shit.
Yeah.
Not just that, just everything that was going
yeah.
on
Yeah.
in my life at that time.
You know, we'll see that 9/11 shit. I wasn't so much worried about that as I was the shit that was actually going on in our school. Niggas was still getting shot and stabbed and jumped every fucking day. You niggas worried about that shit, but then what I'm worried about?
Worry about the ground war.
I'm worried about what's gonna happen when I step out of this classroom. Not even out the building, because it wasn't safe in the building. So shit. The fucking, I don't know. People probably hear that like, "Oh, you over exaggerate." Okay, motherfucker. Anybody who grew up in that time, no. Anybody who went to
my oldest brother went to Denby, and when he went there, somebody got killed in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I think like outside of Miss Bearden class.
Oh,
what?
damn.
Somebody got stabbed. Yeah.
You know, as many people, and we didn't walk past so many ghosts.
Probably.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Ghosts
the only one I
everywhere.
heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
People been dying for centuries.
And you laughing about it, you evil motherfucker.
I'm just saying. That's one thing that we do.
Eat shit and die.
I mean, shit, man. Ain't no telling, man.
Yeah.
On the east side specifically.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. They make our east side look real bad now.
Now?
What you mean now?
No, it do look a little worse over there.
Oh, you said-
than it did. when
Yeah,
we was
it
there.
definitely look
Really?
worse.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
Maybe I ain't been over there.
yeah. It definitely is.
I was
It-
there.
It used to look real pretty bad, man.
I'm saying no. I'm with you, but I'm saying
But you know what? Even more specifically in our neighborhood.
yeah.
I went through my neighborhood like maybe a month ago. And I wouldn't say it looked worse because when I was there,
Still look the
it was a bunch of abandoned houses and now they all gone. It's just fucking filled.
Well, see, that's the joke. That's the joke that Southwest Detroit and West Side always say about the East Side. It's like, nigga, we can see down your whole block. And I'm like, damn, I can't even fight against that shit. Cause I'm like, yeah, you kind of can.
But you know
I mean, at least they tearing them shits down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, when we was coming up, they just
them
left
bitches
them
was
bitches
there.
Hold on,
They
man.
just left them
Southwest
bitches
be talking.
Man,
They be talking.
listen.
No. It's either East Side or West Side. Don't nobody mention Southwest.
Well, you know
And I love y'all, you know what I mean? Because we all the city. But
you know that
nobody really bring y'all up.
I'm saying,
Nobody can't park a
thing.
cart down there for nothing. Airbag be missing or some shit. You know what I mean? They be getting people down there.
You know, the 50 Cent series that's out now. So a lot of people are talking about Southwest and people from the Southwest
BMF.
getting a little more shine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but e-course and all that.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
you know, and it's understandable. You know, I get it. You know, Southwest is on the in this area, in the Detroit area, they kind of on the rise right now, which, like I say, they deserve to get their shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But it's been bad on the Southwest, though.
It's been bad everywhere in the DC.
I know, of course. Well, you know, Southwest been known for having gangs and stuff down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Even before the East Side.
Yeah.
Before we even seen any red flags on the East Side. You know, there was been gangs down there, especially like Mexican.
Yeah,
Shit like
and the brother I work with is a half black, half Mexican brother. So he was also in that lifestyle. He got out of it and was able to survive. So, you know, it's good to see that, you know, and he turned his life around, which, you know, I'm happy to see the brother do his thing. So, but I'm gonna tell you where I feel the safest in Detroit, the West Side.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Listen, I don't know what to say. I cannot explain it. I was born on the West, raised on the East.
Okay.
It was almost half and half for me. Like I say, I spent up until 9, I was on the West. After that, spent my whole rest of my life on the East. And I do not feel safe on the East Side at all. I can go on the West Side and go visit my family and feel perfectly safe. And they are in the hood. I'm not gonna say what streets they are. I'm just saying for me.
Yeah.
Because I was just there last weekend.
Yeah.
So
what makes you feel so comfortable on the West?
Listen, not comfortable like I would in my own neighborhood where I actually live. Not that comfortable. I'm saying, but if I had to pick a spot.
But what makes your antennas go up more? I guess what I'm trying to say, what make your antennas go up less on the West than it does on the East?
Less? I would say. Well, so I can't say that because it'll be a contradiction. I was gonna say my familiarity with the West Side, but I was raised on the East Side, so it's like that's what I'm saying. And what it is, I mean, it's like, you know, and it's not. I'm not trying to. I'm not downplaying West Side brothers. I'm not gonna call them niggas because it's some hitters over there. I know that.
Hitters everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know that. But for some reason, when I'm driving down like Schaefer or just anywhere on the West Side for that matter, I don't feel as, you know, and I could be on 6 Mile, 6 and Puritan. I'll be fine over there.
Hang over there too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fine over there. You know what I'm saying? I got family over there too, you know, but I'm like, I don't.
My folks on 6 and Puritan right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got family in that same area.
Over
hang in that area.
So
I ain't never stayed on the West Side. But,
no, I ain't. Yeah, I was on Archdale, but whatever. It's Archdale, Marlowe, a few other streets. But I'm saying, for some reason, when I go over there, even now to this day, I be straight. Now on the East Side, where we fucking grew up, and even if I'm just like riding through the East, let's say I take the long way. Let's say I want to go not the long way. Let's say I take the city route. Because if I want to get downtown from my house now, I just zip over down to Jefferson on the suburban side and just I go drive by the water and go downtown. You know, I take the safe route, go by through Grosse Point and shit. Like I ain't gonna hold you up like I do, you know. But it's like if I want to go through the city and I'm like driving down grass shit.
But you could.
I don't feel safe, and I grew up in that area, and I still don't feel safe over there, bro.
You could have took the freeway.
The freeway, yeah.
I'm okay, but that's why I said the long way. I could take the freeway. I could, but if that's the case, I mean, I take the freeway to work every day.
Because you're going that way.
You are.
You're going that way when you go to Grosse Point. Going to Jefferson.
You are. But I'm saying
you just want to take the scenic route.
Yeah, when I want to take the long way, the safest way is to go through Grosse Point. Not in terms of police.
It's safer than going in the freeway too. Huh? It's safer than going to the freeway.
Yeah, because they be shooting on 94 over there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And I have to take.
See, I ain't been over there so long.
Yeah, and I take that way to go to work every day. And so when that shit was happening, I was going to work like not too far away from the time.
Shootouts on the freeway.
No, niggas would be standing on the fucking bridge and shooting down at the cars. And see, that shit was happening like an hour or two before I was leaving out to go to work.
Wow.
And that shit was happening at a consistent basis. And my mom, my wife, my grandma, people was worried because they know I take that route to go to work every morning. And I'm like, well, I guess it didn't worry me to that degree because I'm thinking, well, I speed anyway. Fuck, I'm going 80 because if you catch me going 80, 90 down the fucking freeway, I'm supposed to get hit. If that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Because I deliberately speed on purpose for that. I know where the state boys be hiding. It's like, when you take away every day, you know where motherfuckers be hiding. Yeah, cops don't switch up like that.
Yeah.
They got their little spot, they little hangout, I know where them niggas be at. And that's why I'm like, okay, I know where to slow down. I know when it's safe to speed and all of that. So, yeah, we got the fuck off topic from Joe Budden, but
yeah, we did.
But that's good conversation. Yeah. But like I say, for some reason, I just feel safer on the west side. Now, I wouldn't live over there. Like I'm not moving from where I'm at, which I ain't telling you motherfuckers where I live at. But still, I'm in the suburbs. I'll tell you that.
The east side is just familiar. You know what I'm saying? I know. I know the east side.
I'm saying, but I know the east and the west.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not so much familiar with Southwest.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Southwest.
I got people in Southwest,
on the west side a little bit, but I don't know it like I know the east. You know what I'm saying?
I know both. I know both because it's, I spent a lot of time on both. Mm-hmm. That's why it's like, oh, nigga, you east side. It's like I always hated that, like that. You east side, you west side. It's like,
I never.
I'm both, nigga, because
I don't ever care.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like that shit. Like, bro, I'm both. I've got family on both. I've lived on both. Like,
I guess come from the Yak is a little bit different too, because I'm like,
you really don't have a dog in the fight at that point to a degree.
I don't even give a fuck about having a dog in the fight. I mean, to me, it was always dumb that, one was going against the other.
Yeah, it's always fucking stupid.
But that happened in every city.
Yeah, no, it ain't just Detroit. Yeah, was it South Side in Chicago?
And South Side, West. But I don't know if South Side go against the West Side. I think South Side got their own problems with people on the South Side.
Yeah.
But East Side got their own problems with East Side.
I mean, sure, but but here it's very well known that East. Yeah, it was a time where the East and West really did not get along like that. And East Side niggas be like, I don't fuck with that over there because I got everything I need over here. And West Side
West Side people say the same thing.
But I wanted to say, I can't say it on mic because I don't want to get murdered. So I'll save it for off mic. No, look,
if it's gonna get you murdered, you might want to keep it.
Yeah, because listen, don't get it right. That's what I say. No, I'm not scared of nobody. Don't get it twisted. I'm not scared of nobody, but at the same time, I still live in this vicinity, this area here, and I'm not finna upset the hierarchy. Okay, I'm not finna upset none of the motherfuckers that stay here. I'll save that for off mic. I know West Side niggas. What the fuck, nigga? You feel safe over here? Look, man, don't feel. I'm not saying y'all soft. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying for me personally.
I don't think nobody gonna come to me and say, nigga, you feel safe over here?
I mean, well, shit. If you walking up on me, now I don't feel safe.
I'm going back to the east side.
You know, with me, I'm always know your surroundings, no matter what side, no matter what side, because I know it go down. No matter what side.
But see, that's okay. I guess what I'm trying to say. I guess safe is not the right terminology to use then, or comfortable. I guess what I'm saying is, no, I can't even say that because anything I say is going to be used against me. So I can't even say that. In other words, let's just say I don't feel quite as safe on the east side. On the west side, I still feel unsafe on the west side, just not as much as on the east. How about that?
I mean, I know I got what you were saying the first time.
I'm trying to classify it in a way to where I don't offend anybody. There's still some hitters on the west side.
I mean, you feel how you feel.
Yeah,
but you're not saying anything that you're not saying anything that's out the way.
Yeah, I'm not calling the west side soft at all. Not by a long shot.
It shouldn't even be taken that way because you're not saying. Of course you're not saying nobody soft. You just saying you feel that's where you feel more comfortable with. I mean, some people. I mean, a west side nigga would say that. You know what I mean? I feel more comfortable where I'm at because everything is they want and need is there.
Yeah,
but see. I kind of feel a little different on that.
What you mean?
Well, you're going to feel different on that because you've been on the east side.
I'm saying everything I need and want is on the east side. I don't have a reason to go west at all except for family.
No,
that's it. Ain't shit over there for me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to say this as nice as possible without...
Well, you in other words, you grew up a little bit more on the east side, right?
Yeah, I grew up more on the east.
And you grew up over there more in your formative years where you was like teenage age.
Yeah, I became an adult on the east side.
So, of course, you're going to feel like that.
Right.
Because when you was a little kid, you wasn't like, well, what I need is right here. You didn't know no better. But you was a teenager when you was on the east side, so now you feel like everything I need is on the east side.
I feel a little more comfortable having this off mic. Yeah, because what I want to say is what I want to say, but I don't want to say it on mic. Listen,
you acting like you talking about saying some names that's active in the street or something.
Look. I ain't been in the street in quite a while, so I don't want to. I don't know how shit changed. All these young brothers out here now, them ain't the same ones we was around. It's a new era. So, you know what I'm saying? These young motherfuckers ain't got no remorse.
I mean, but they not about to. It ain't.
That's what I said. I'm not scared of nobody. That's not what this amounts to.
They not tripping off this shit.
Yeah,
no way.
It's not that. I'm not. I'm just trying to tread carefully because this is still Detroit we talking about. This ain't no soft city.
But this type of talk is not even street talk.
It's not. It's not. I agree. It's not. But motherfuckers read into shit and twist your narrative and try to say you said this and nigga, you saying that ain't what I said, bro.
Nah.
You know how niggas twist shit.
They do, but not about this shit.
Let's hope not. I don't want to give them a reason to. Shit.
We not really saying nothing. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about shit. Now, if you was talking on some street shit, then you would have people.
Oh, hell no. You won't hear me. You won't hear me on this motherfucker. Yeah. That's my point. You ain't gonna ever hear me on here talk about no street shit. Not really you just text your gangster, but they feel more invested in the street shit when you talking about that. And then it's like, especially people who might be around whatever situation you talk about, then they gonna got something to say, and they'll test you on that. Hey,
but
look,
we ain't saying shit.
I'm a family man who goes to work and comes here and podcasts, and that's it.
And
go home. Hey, I ain't out here. The fuck? I am a square.
As we all are.
At this point, it don't matter where I'm at. I'll keep my eyes open.
Listen, I never let my guard down, no matter where I'm at.
No, I mean, it ain't about letting a guard down. What I'm saying is how you feel like the scale for you is a comfortability. West side is little up.
Slightly.
A little up.
Slightly. Yeah.
And east side
I have to stress down. Slightly. So.
But the scales is a little tipped.
Yeah.
And
it's tilted to the west
side. And
side.
for me, it's just like balanced. Like
for me, it's a little up for the east side because I know, you know what I'm saying, that environment, you know what I'm saying?
I know both.
I spent time on the west. I hung out on the west side.
I know both. It's just We ain't talking school crap area. Ain't not over there. No.
School crap, Joy Road.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's the West.
That's part of it, but I'm saying I ain't talking that far west. What'd you hear me say? I said going down Schaefer. Didn't you hear me say that? Like in the 6th and Puritan area. That is not that far west that you talking. You talking Joy Road. That's going. Yeah. That. I didn't say over there. I didn't say that. And anybody that don't live in Detroit don't know what the fuck we talking about. But the people who live in Detroit know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They're like, yeah, you ain't say that? Nah, of course not.
Brightmoor.
I ain't say none of that shit over there. Okay? I didn't. Not at all. Shit, that's the east side to me. All that shit dangerous. Shit.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't feel safe on the east at all.
I mean, yeah,
okay,
I mean, not today.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Okay, let me just keep this brief. You wanna know why I feel that way? Because when I was on the west side, because when my pops used to stay off Joy Road and all that, in that area, in heavy west, I didn't have problems with people. Like I would still be able to go into the stores and everything and walk around and be fine.
But you say you were younger at that time.
No,
right?
I mean, even when I was older.
Okay.
Even when I was a teenager and I went over there and spent time and whatever and was able to walk around and all that. Like, I didn't feel, at that time.
Yeah.
It's different now. I still wouldn't go over there now. But I'm saying, that's because on the east side, I didn't been fucking, damn near shot at, jumped, almost stabbed. You know what I'm saying? I done had a bunch of bad shit happen to me on the east side versus not on the west. Not saying that it couldn't have happened on the west side.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Not saying
you spent more time on the east.
Right.
You were just over there on the weekends. So if you were there the whole time,
but see, exactly.
You just on the east side, you kind of just was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Exactly. But see, that's where it all stems from. And I don't mind airing that out. I don't mind letting people know that. Yeah. Like on the west side, I've had more peace on the west side. But that's not to say that it's more peaceful over there. You know what I mean?
Definitely could go down over there.
That's my point. That's why I was trying to preface the conversation of saying, don't think the west side is soft, not by a long shot. Because there's certain areas I won't go over there. Just like it is on the east. Certain areas I won't go. And that don't make me scared. That just make me smart to know, you probably shouldn't operate over there. Because them niggas ain't about that bullshit over there. So that's why I say I'm not made of armor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not Luke Cage out here, nigga. Like, no, nigga, you got to know how to move.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I watch everything. No matter where I'm at. I could be in the suburbs and still.
Because it don't leave you when you leave.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
I can. I
mean, we talked about that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My whole thing of it be like, you don't know these niggas, and ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Like you might be something, you might not. You know what I'm saying? But people don't. You can go anywhere you want to as long as you don't go in there fucking with nobody.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You go over there, you ain't acting like a tough guy.
Yep.
And you minding your own business, ain't too many people gonna really fuck with you unless you just happen to be in a situation where you just got in the you just happen to be somewhere and something just be popping off and something happening.
And that's what it is.
You're in the middle of it.
That's what it is. I think y'all hit it on the head because I mean, I don't go starting on shit with nobody anywhere. So on the west side, it was smooth because I wasn't in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
On the east side, where I lived, and a lot of times I was in the wrong place, wrong time because this is where the fuck I lived. Right. I couldn't avoid the shit.
Over there on the east side, basically where they call it the red zone.
The red zone, yeah.
That's where it's most active at.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
It's active right there. So you kind of just...
Yep. And that's where the fuck I grew up.
If you outside and you just happen to be in the vicinity, then...
Yeah, it was not safe. It was not safe. Yeah, we drifted way the fuck off the course.
I don't want to. You know, we make it seem like we talk about Detroit like it's a war zone and shit.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I never felt like, you know, even though crazy shit happened, like I always felt comfortable growing up in the city for some reason.
You know what? I agree.
It's like I knew what to do and what not to do. I knew how to move. You know what I'm saying? I was.
Listen, you know what it is?
I made myself dangerous enough that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can be one of y'all too. Well, I'm a wolf too. The fuck?
What it is, when you bred in that kind of environment.
Yeah.
That's all you know. And so it don't seem as bad. I mean, you know it's bad subconsciously, but it don't seem as bad because this is what you see every day.
Mm-hmm.
I
didn't know it was bad either.
That's my point.
You
said you didn't know. Okay,
yeah.
I knew it was bad, but I didn't know. That's what I was about to allude to.
I knew it was bad when I started going other places.
It was till I moved out.
Exactly.
When I moved out, I was
like,
scared to go back and visit. and I maybe I shouldn't use the word scared, but I didn't want to go back and visit once I got out.
You realize that after you moved out of the city?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when I was in the city, I knew it was dangerous, but I was reluctant to move to the suburbs.
Because it's all you
my
know.
my family had already moved to the burbs, and I was still in the city at that point. And I'm like, I ain't going to the burbs. Like, I'm going to stay in the city, which is what I was doing until I got to a point where I couldn't stay in the city no more.
Yeah.
And then I finally got out.
Okay.
And then once I got out and see how peaceful where we were staying at, and I'm like, ain't nobody outside.
You ain't got to worry about those exact things that you worried about in the city.
Yeah, because I'm like,
not to say things don't go down.
Of course not. Yeah, but I'm like, I don't see a bunch of niggas standing outside. It's peaceful out here.
Right.
Damn, I can let my guard down just a little bit. Then I go back because I got friends that stay in the city, friends that still stay on my block. Now it hits me. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Now I see how unsafe it is. Now I'm starting to see what the fuck I was actually in, because now that I'm out of it, like you say, now that I'm out of it, I don't ever want to come back to this shit again. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what, I already knew what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just knew what it was already.
I mean,
okay. When I was in the Yak, my auntie would go back to the city on a weekend because she was, and at the beginning she used to stay. It was like me, my mom, my auntie, her son, my cousin, and my grandma. We stayed in the house, right? And then my uncle, my cousin's father, stayed in the city.
Okay.
Because he brought up on the west side, been in the west side all his life.
Yeah.
And he would come up on the weekend and get them. And they'd be going to the city on the weekend, right? Mm-hmm. So I would, like, dang, man, they going to Detroit. And at this, I probably been there, but I ain't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, Detroit, bad. Ooh. So I'm like, shit, man.
I want to go there.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then we moved there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, I've always been the type of person, because we moved around a lot. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, shit, that's where we going. That's where we going. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then when I got there, see, that's how, when I got there, I felt the energy.
Yeah.
This is why everybody outside the city want to be affiliated with the city, because the city got that energy.
It does.
I guess it's like how people in Queens want to be associated with Queensbridge.
Yeah.
Because Queensbridge got that certain type of energy to it.
Yeah.
So, or Bed-Stuy in Brooklyn, people got an energy. Bed-Stuy got that energy. It's known. Mm-hmm. So, I got there and felt the energy, and I felt that Detroit build titans.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you not when you get there and you're not from the area, you automatically, if you a person that you'll automatically got that because it'll be like it starts to sharpen you, toughen you up.
Does.
And you get tested very fast.
Ultimately, you're not gonna have a choice but to adapt. You know, if you want to live.
You know what I'm saying? Where you might experience how to adjust and how to deal with altercations a little bit faster than the place that you were prior to. So it's like I get there and it's already you ready to you gotta get ready to do these. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
come fast and hard.
You gotta be ready. And then you once you stand up for yourself and you see how the respect get returned, it's like you just sharpen up.
Basically, you one of us. Okay, cool. Because Detroit will adopt you if you play. In other words, if you come to Detroit and you embrace the culture, you'll be fine. When you come and you try to kind of go against that.
Bro, Detroit always been the city where the outsider just can't come in and just take
Yeah, that's
over.
what I mean by that.
You know
That's what I
saying?
mean by that. Yeah.
We
talked about that.
Yeah, I've seen it in
real life.
Yeah, you just don't come in and just take over like that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But also, it like I said on one of the episodes, this is a thing in the city where when somebody is walking down the street, you come from one way to the other person coming the other, and y'all catch eye contact. It's a how they talk about body language is 90%, whatever percent nonverbal. When you have eye contact with somebody and you keep the eye contact, you don't cower away and you don't turn around.
Yeah,
they give you that head nod. Yeah. When you get the head nod, it's like good. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When you cower away, it's like when
you
I can smell you now.
Yeah,
like, you walking by. Because I used to see that all the time. Like, because walking to the store and just be like, same thing. You see cats walking down the street,
look you in the eye.
And it's like
you looking right back.
Well, see, it got to the point where. And by no means I ain't no tough person, but it got to the point like Fly say, like, you get accustomed to you walking, you see people, you reading their energy, and if you putting your head down, like you said, they smell you, they see you, and I wasn't the one to put my head down because I'm like, I need to see you, nigga. I don't know what you got on you, so I'm not gonna put my. And then it's the same thing. You just give them that nod, like, what up, bro? And I find myself doing that now, even to this day. Not necessarily in the city, but it's the same thing.
They'll give you the nod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like you walk down, you could be sitting on your porch and somebody walking past you, and it's just like a test.
That's all it is. You constantly being tested.
They looking in your eye. You look back and it's like
they don't see no bitch in you. They
all right,
what up, man?
What up, dog?
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Because they like, shit, is this nigga a mark? Can I get him? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I say Detroit built Titans. You know what I mean? We build each other to be Titans.
I agree. Steel sharpen steel.
Yeah.
So, hey, this shit ran long as fuck. We ain't even get to our last two. We gotta wrap this shit up. We like running long as shit.
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah, so hey man, we didn't know this was gonna inspire into some Detroit talk. Damn.
Hey,
it's good though.
That might be an episode we need
33.
to do.
Yeah, we do. We need
Detroit episode.
Yeah, gotta do a Detroit episode all day. We owe
all
to
things
city.
Detroit.
All things Detroit. That's gonna be a dope ass episode.
Dope.
Yeah.
Maybe throw in some old war stories in there too. Got a lot of those.
Who you telling?
If I had some cardies, I would wear some buffs.
I don't even own a pair.
I never owned a pair.
Me either.
Well, y'all be safe out here, especially if you in the D. Shit, no matter where you at, just be safe.
No matter where you at,
just be safe. And
it's crazy everywhere.
Yeah.
For y'all 17 people listening to us, keep listening to us.
We thank y'all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's more of y'all. It's just y'all just happen not to listen to that episode.
Y'all trickling in.
Yeah, okay. You can call it whatever you want.
I mean, the other episodes has been more than 17.
Yeah, it definitely has. I know that much, but still, I want some feedback now.
And and shout out to people outside that be listening.
Yeah,
outside the city.
Oh yeah, all the people that be in them other countries. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they listen to do it now. Some of them.
Your homeboy from out. He listen all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm surprised. Not really. What am I saying? I'm sorry. He's one of the good ones. I'm talking about them other ones.
Yeah, don't do it like that.
Right.
Shout out to you, Rome, man. You good fan. You family, brother.
Yeah.
I still been meaning to get him on the show. He wants to get on the show, but his time zone, he's 6 hours ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
So we would have to do the show
do it
early
in the morning or something.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Well, how are we gonna do it?
Zoom or something.
We're gonna have to. You probably use Discord or something.
If we had like one of them boards where people could call in, and but that shit, I did some price on it. It's like $600 though.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out off mic. We ain't gonna have to do this on mic. So y'all be smooth. We trying to hit this for this damn camera overheating cut off.
Yeah.
Y'all be smooth.
Oh yeah.
Have a good week. Peace out from Uncultured.